Hi, it's Shanna. I just watched a movie called Match. It is the second time I've seen it, and well, it was just as disturbing. Um, it is a Tubi original. It came out just last year, and I guess around Halloween. Um, it is a wild ride. A girl is doing some online dating and does it get the point across really early that online dating sucks. I don't miss online dating at all. But she's online dating and it's going about as well as can be expected.
Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
So we learn about Paola, and her dad is sick, her sister is visiting, and she's going on dates with all these different men, and she's looking for Mr. Right, basically. She wants to find love. She's looking for a partner. She's not just looking for a cheap date and some fun. So that's when she meets Henry. And Henry seems perfect. And she seems to be really digging him. He's everything she wants. He's talks like he's old fashioned and he's polite. He's a gentleman. And she just really has feelings for him, like straight away, it seems, before she's even had a chance to meet him yet. And it does not go well, to say the least. Uh, this movie was definitely a wild ride from start to finish. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was very engrossed and grossed by what was going on. It was just, whoa. If you haven't seen it, it is a Tubi original, so it is streaming for free on Tubi. Probably gonna be for usually all time when it's an original like that. Um, but go watch it. Come back. Let's talk about some of the fucked up shit that happens in this movie. Because goddamn, does it start off strong. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it a third time ever, unless I guess my partner wants to watch it or one of my friends wants to watch it with me. But I don't think it's going back on the rewatch list. It wasn't even really on the rewatch list to begin with. I really had no desire to watch it again at all. Honestly, it wasn't on the rewatch list at all. Until I decided to review it. I was scrolling through the movies tonight trying to pick a movie to watch and also maybe to make a new video on because I just posted my video today, so it's time to come up with a new topic and make a new video. And I was debating on Caveat or Spree. Those are both on Tubi as well. And then I kept scrolling because I never go with like the first movie I see. I always like end up going back to it though, so I've been trying not to go all the way back to it. So Spree was the first one I saw, and I just saw that on a recommended video on my Facebook. And then I know I've seen Caveat recommended as well. So I also wanted to watch that, but I know I saw that one on AMC Plus as well. So I can watch that one without ads. But my point was, I don't remember my point. Oh, it wasn't on the rewatch list, dude. It was creepy and weird and gross. There's just a lot of stuff I really didn't need to see again. You know, it was the shock value was there the first time. And then the twists, though, it's got some twists, but this movie is gross. I don't know, it's got a little bit of body horror in it, but not in the way that you would think. Um, it's definitely a little gory-ish. It's suspenseful. It's gross. I don't know. I think you should watch it because it is decent, but it is gross. So if you can't get through, I don't fault you for that either. I don't know. It's a worth a single watch through, but I don't think it's going back on the rewatch list where it might not have been to begin with. I have the brain zaps. I think I might have already said that. And I keep getting distracted by the desktop picture. It's like... Yeah. I think I can... Yeah. Yeah. That's what my screen looks like right now. And it keeps distracting me. So, just thought you should know. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the movie now and what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. It has some parts that made me definitely uncomfortable. It might make you uncomfortable too. You can look away. You can turn it off. You can just not watch it. You can watch the video and learn about it before you decide to watch it or not. But spoilers are coming in. Bro. This movie, though. So, like, she goes to dude's house, and duh, I can't even judge her for that. I've done that. I've gone to, like, an hour out of town to 2 different dudes' houses. I can't blame her for going to his house. Like, she feels like she can trust him at this point because she's been having these conversations with him. He seems like a genuinely nice guy. And, you know, they did the video chat and, like, you could actually see his mouth moving. And then, of course, you know, the signal died or whatever, which is suspicious. She definitely should have been a little more suspicious of that, in my opinion. She's a little naive when it comes to that part. But, like, even when, like, she's going in the house, like, you could tell she's iffy about it. She just made the wrong choice. And then Lucille's just instantly... like, weird. Her vomit, though, straight up just looked like someone dumped, you know, like the fruit cocktail cups that you can buy at the store and people pack in, like, little kids' lunches with the pears. Yeah, that's what that looked like. Someone literally, like, dumped that on the floor mixed with some oatmeal or something. And I mean, that was gross. This movie's gross. But, like, they're practical effects. I don't know. And then the mom starts, she starts jerking him off. Like, oh my God, that fucking threw me. The first time I watched this, I did not fucking see that coming. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. But, you know, she does this thing I noticed this time around where, like, her voice changes and she gets, like, really a high-pitched voice. Like, she starts talking like this, and it's weird because I have a friend who does that. I don't know. It creeped me out a little. This movie's just gross, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad she gets away in the end. So she immediately hurts herself. Then she hides in the bathroom. And, like, it's so exaggerated. Like, the mother reaching in, Lucille reaching into the cabinet to get the gauze to, what'd he do, hit his head? Fucking, oh, and then she jerks him off. See, it's so gross. It's so fucking gross. Oh, so gross. It's like against human nature. I mean, I guess it's technically not against human nature, but it is though. We have Lucille, and she's getting these dates for Henry, who is her deformed son. And then Eli is her other son who has no feet. So, do they just keep the bandages on his ankles so that way it just always looks like they're fresh wounds? Because he has the bandages on his ankles when he's a kid in a wheelchair too. So it wasn't, obviously it's not fresh. And then, yeah, so he was basically just planted there. He only exists there as like a decoy, I think. So yeah, since he's basically there as a decoy to... I'm distracted. Yeah, because he's there as a decoy to draw their attention and maintain their position is basically what he says. So he's just there to help because he needs to help his mom get a grandchild. Okay, yeah, so he's in on it. But then he tries to help her for some reason. Like, does he actually not know how many come? I would assume. Because it doesn't seem like them freeing themselves from the wheelchair would be quite a common practice. So I would assume that he is telling the truth about that he doesn't actually know how many women he has lured to their deaths, and that he is telling the truth that he doesn't know how many actually come to the house for the date, right? Like, that is kind of my takeaway from that. And that the only thing he's actually lying about is, like, his mother and the colon cancer thing and how long he's been down here and what his purpose actually is, because then he does actually feel for Paola and he does want to help her get out. Yeah, I don't know. It's convoluted. But her sister is badass in that she just is going to do whatever it takes to make sure that her sister is safe. Like, she knows something is wrong and she is going to do what she needs to do to save her sister's life. And that is so admirable, and it sucks so bad that she dies at the end because she deserved better than that. Like, she fought so hard, man. Like, I have never been shot. Okay, let me clear that up. But I have had a pretty major shoulder injury. And when I tell you I could not use my hand for weeks without excruciating pain. Obviously, the actress isn't in pain. But the character... Now, if you saw somebody get shot in the shoulder, and then they go and they attack whoever just shot them, and they are using that arm, you have to know that the level of adrenaline pumping through that person's body has to be ridiculous. Because, oh my God, that shit is ridiculous. No. Like, she was a badass in that moment. And it just sucked so bad that she had to die. And, like, that part made me want to cry at the end. Like, with the Paola with her dad. And then he just thinks it's Maria. And, like, she just starts sobbing. Like, that was such a heartbreaking moment. I felt so bad. And, like, I don't even know how to feel about Henry, right? Because, like, none of it's his fault, is it? Like, he's the perpetrator, yes, he's the one, you know, assaulting and murdering these poor women, but he's being forced to by his mother, and he's being assaulted by his mother and put down by his mother, and he is literally being forced to do these things. I mean, like, we kind of, you know, you get the idea that he wants to, I guess, but, you know, I never understood a word he said. So I don't know. Because he's clearly not operating at the correct developmental age. So, like, how slow is he? And on top of how slow is he, how much of this can actually be blamed on him? Because he doesn't seem to be in control of these choices here. Like, she's drugging him as well. So I don't know. It's very conflicting to feel so badly for the villain. Because, like, even then, like, he does the right thing in the end. Like, he takes out his own mother and frees Paola, and, like, I'm sure he's either gonna kill himself or go to prison for everything he's done. Or maybe he would go in some kind of assisted care facility, I don't know, but I don't know what would happen to him. I love that I started doing, like, a review, and it's turned into more of a discussion channel, because I like to talk about the movies more than I like to, like, formally review things, I guess. Go to the tomato meter. It has 3 reviews. It's got a 3.5 out of 5, a B+, and a 4 out of 5. People seem to like the practical effects. Couple of other reviewers mention just how gross it is, and there definitely needs to be some warnings involved with this movie. Like, it is disgusting. Some gross things happen. I couldn't find anything on Reddit for it. So I didn't look very hard. But I don't have any Reddit comments to add to this video. But I do want to bring up one last thing. And I forgot what it was. I just want to bring up how fucking rude of Lucille to be so angry at Natalie for catfishing. Just in general. For using thinner pictures. I don't know if those were her. They probably were, like, before she had gained weight. And, like, you can gain weight for a variety of different reasons, a lot of which are hormonal and medical issue related. So, like, it's not necessarily, don't even get me started on weight shit, dude. Don't even get me started. Anyway, the nerve to be angry that you got catfished when you're out here catfishing Henry to everybody who is going to die because Henry isn't as attractive as you seem to think he is. Like, I'm sorry, but he is objectively ugly. He's meant to be. 'Cause it's makeup. Like, humans like symmetry. His eyes aren't even on the same level. I don't know. I give the movie a solid 7. It's super gross. I don't think I'll be watching it again if I can help it. I really have no reason to. I've seen it twice now. Twice is enough. It's worth a watch if you can stomach it. If not, I mean, it's a good movie for Halloween. It's creepy. It's gross. It's alright. It's worth watching the once. Don't forget Shanna's watching.
He's even an amputee.